Carol Burnett gave that to me.
VCRs then?
Huh?
73?
Yeah, with Toshiba. It was different brands. Yeah, we had them.
You actually taped it from television?
Huh?
You taped it from television?
Yeah, those David show, yeah.
But they gave them to you? Or?
No, you watched TV.
Betamax.
What I'm saying is, this here, all this footage, for 1 minute, if you wanted to buy 1 minute of the footage on television, it's about $15,000 a minute. So, you know, we're never going to be able to buy. I've never sold not one copy of that. I've always gave it away, was mentioned. And a couple of guys have asked me, and what did I say? Bring a video, I'll give it to you. Because, why? Because it has to get out. I wanted to get to you people to see it. Because once you see it, you can see it for yourself. And if you have been taught by one of these guys, you see them, that they're not teaching you what they're doing. If you notice, they're all freestyling. You understand what I mean? They're doing the basics, and then they're coming up with the way they feel, the movement. They put their flips, and they dance, and you put your ballet, you put anything. This gives the individual a chance to be himself. Now, everybody won't make it in this kind of world, but now you got an option.
So then my second question was, you have had such an incredible career, you know, just seeing all this footage, I'm just like really amazed.
That's around about 1/5. I got so much.
And there was a name and a person I saw whose name I haven't heard in a long time, Demita Jo Freeman.
Yes.
And she was a bad dancer.
Well, she is. Okay,
And
that's good. I'm glad you asked that.
Like,
That's who.
I just want to ask, like, you guys, like, when
Well,
did you dance together?
I'll give you a perfect
Did you
example.
ever collaborate and
Oh, yeah.
choreograph together?
Demita calls me at least every other month just to talk to me, rap to me. Well, she used to she would say rap today. She'd say, her mom is really a force behind. Demita is a great creative dancer, freestyle dancer. But Demita decided to go with the system. When I go to Demita's house, our visitor, we sit in her house. Demita had got tapes and tapes of you kids. She told me she get auditions, send her a card, and she gets them on tape. And when she needs hip hop or this kind of dance or this kind of dance, she go there and work on it. She said, well, I got to choreograph this show, Bat Midler show. They want a routine of this. She'll watch the tapes and 5, 6, 7, call some trained dancers and get it. She said, Don, that show business, she keep talking to me that way. We're real buddies. I'm telling you, real buddies. Matter of fact, if this movie ever come about, I was going to call Demita to do the Soul Train scenes. Choreograph his own thing, because I know she knows it. But she kept telling me today, she said, Don, you can't act the system. That's showbiz, Don. That's just the way you do it. I don't believe in that. I believe the dancers should get credit for what they do.
Right on.
I think you should know where it come from, because that's the reason you're not finding certain things you see and you wonder, wow, they had a nice form of dance, and all of a sudden you don't see it no. You know why? Because when they, like I said, if they hired you to come in, they'll film you. You'll go back and say, you glad you got a car? They're not going to hire you. Why would they hire you? And she's going to use your routine. She's going to get credit. She's going to call trained dancers to come in and do a little watered down version because it's not you. Because they really needed you there. You know what I mean? And you're going to see it on TV or something. You say, wow. And nobody will never know where that source come from or where that form come from. It'll get going to Brian Green or and that's what's going on. And there's nothing wrong. Like Demita told me again, Don, that's showbiz. But I happen to be one of those guys that, got out of it, snuck out of it. Because of you. People kept searching for the truth. And by the grace of God, this film came about. This film has been charged, to buy this, you got to buy it on the internet. It's like, it's illegal. Well, of course, like I keep telling you, all the footage, you know what I'm saying, it's $15 grand. I don't have that kind of money. And we thought, Danny Artek, that choreographer on here, he had put some money together, but they had planned to sell it on the internet, and that's what they did. I contacted After and SAG. They know it, that's their job, to get the bootleggers. If I decided to sell it here, it'll come back to haunt me. If I do this Usher thing, and all of a sudden I'm a millionaire, and all of a sudden the tapes are coming back, prove that I sold tapes, and then I'm broke again. Then I let you down. Because if I got the first legal tape in there, then this Electric Boogaloo got a tape in there. If they done anything, it's going to come back to haunt them. So it has nothing to do with me. You understand what I'm saying? So if they done, you know what I'm saying. If you done, if you ever succeed in this, it's going to come back to haunt you.
We got one last question.
Okay, yes, I'm sorry.
Because her shoulders hurt, so she
It's not a question, it's just a comment.
Yes.
It's just a comment I have. Like, okay, to me, like, no disrespect to you.
No.
Like, to me, I feel that some people are better at freestyle, some people are better with routines. I know you say don't get stuck in routines, but some people who are good at learning routines are not good freestylers.
That's right.
Some people who are good freestylers, they better at routines. Like myself, I'm better at routines than freestyling.
No, that means you're better choreographers. That means you're better at copying people. You're better than watching that stuff and steal that stuff.
I know, and I think that's
what you're saying.
art. To me, that's
but it's
art.
okay.
Like, if you can
That's
learn something
showbiz.
from somebody else, that's an art. You know what
All
I
I'm
mean?
saying is look what Don did. Now, you got a choice of being backup dancers or you can do Don. You can do your own
But
thing.
to me, there's nothing wrong with that
It is
because it depends on what field of study you want to go into. You know what I mean? If
You're
trying to create something new, freestyle all you want to.
Hip-hop has only been around 30 years, 34 years. Remember, hundreds of years have passed by. Things have changed in 30 years, in the last 30 years. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Things can change for the best.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is, you don't have to be backup dancer. Years ago, Broadway shows, dancer was up front. I'm telling you. But most people will say, there's nothing wrong with it. It's all right. Keep in the backup. You can do it. I'm only giving you a choice.
No, I understand that. And one more thing. Like, okay, you said that you guys were just freestyling and you guys did like...
No freestyle. You gotta understand. You keep saying us guys are freestyling.
No, I'm saying like the Campbell lockers and stuff. That's what you were talking about, how like you had like one move in mind or something, but the rest of it was like freestyle, right? That's
freestyle locking. You don't understand. When you're done locking, you're doing the dance first, but I'm saying you can put your other input on it.
You know your own influence.
The problem is you're saying you don't know how to put nothing on it. That's what you're saying.
To me, that's like a routine, but it's just variations in movement. You know what I mean?
Routine.
Like routines is like stuff that you used to doing, or like you know, like some stuff y'all do a lot, like y'all.
No, we don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all do a split.
No, you don't understand. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to get to you. That's what I'm trying to get you. It has been showing that. That's what's going on. And they're doing it wrong. What can I do? How many Campbell lock groups you see? One. Why has only been one? Why hasn't been another successful? I keep trying to show. When those guys broke away from me, I said, and I was smiling because I knew they didn't know what they were doing.
But I think
they went right off and threw a group together.
You say it's like a vocabulary is what you mean, right?
Yeah, that's what
tell her the difference.
No, but I'm not a locker, so I don't know. But I think she's saying, I think y'all saying the similar thing, but she's saying that there's a vocabulary that, like, if you're a locker, right, then there's a certain vocabulary you use. So even though, I think that's what you're saying, right? Or no?
Go ahead.
But I think that she's saying even though you're a freestyler, there's still a routine in it.
No, it's a dance.
But in terms of I guess in terms of the vocabulary of it, like there's certain things, like she said, they go to their knees, they point.
No, you don't have to do it. You don't have to move. No, you don't have to do those, though.
But you got a lock.
All you have to do is right. The only thing you have to do is lock. Now, if you want to go to the next, that's your business.
It depends how you define routine.
I do other things. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I guess it depends on how I think y'all defining routine differently.
Well, when routine means routine, over and over. That's what's wrong with a choreographer. It gets you. Why do you think you're routine? You sit there and watch you, film you, and then they do it. If you have a routine, I never have a routine. That's what Daniel Tate will tell you. You can break it down. That's his problem. He didn't realize we weren't doing a routine. We was doing our own music. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's nothing wrong with if that's what you want to do. But I'm telling you, you know the difference was that. That's backup dancers. And you'll be singing and dance if you can be a front row. Only you can't do it. You're right. You just can't deal with that. Some of it, Miko, is she's in here?
No, I didn't see Miko.
Okay, well, Miko, she's the best girl like I ever seen. I've seen her at clubs. That's what I'm saying. I'm only pushing for the new girls, the creative dancers, the new lockers of the new era to come forward. There hasn't been another group that's done any other shows that we've done. None of them. And why? You think I don't believe there's other dancers that can keep up? I believe there's a lot of dancers that can keep up. But if you keep on doing the norm and we're doing everything together, when you go to Vegas, you're going to have a show that's entertains every week. Now, we're not the Rockettes. It's not going to work for us. We got to be entertainers. Characters. And when you're on that stage and you got to do 35 minutes, you better entertain that crowd. When you go to Carnegie Hall, when you go to the Apollo Theater, you got to be entertainers. That's what I'm saying. It's not just dancing. It's entertaining. It's dancing. It's entertaining. It's smiling. That still has something else to do with it. Everybody is not like that. But I still believe that that person can do it. That person. Now, that's just the way it is. That's the way of the world. Best dancers make it. That's just the way it goes. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, if you invented a dance, wouldn't you like to be done the way it was supposed to be done?
That's not what I was saying.
Oh, but I'm saying, what I'm saying is, the only difference that we do is this.
I'm sorry, Doug.
But the lot-
We really
No, okay, I'm just saying, with all that, that's up to you. I'm looking for some people to come up with some new style, new to it. You know, I hope you understand.
Don will be at the panel discussion, right? You will be here on.
And I'll be around with it. Hey, and I love a girl like that that talks. That's what I need, you know. I love her to say like that because I understand what you're saying. And that's why when Greg and them left, they left my group, they faded, they vanished. Never happened again. No, we never had nothing again. And then we had something that was real beautiful. That's what Rennie Harris is pulling, and he knew. Look what Rennie Harris, he went to UCLA, brought some hip-hop dancers, and they were doing African dance, and there was about 20, 30 choreographers, like we're talking about routines, and they couldn't figure them out. You know why they couldn't figure them out? Because they can't copy them. You can't top B-boys. They really are specialists. They would have to get a group of trained dancers that could do it all. And they can't do it all. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the difference. I have nothing against those, if that's what you want to do. But all I'm saying is a lot of you like to be a freestyle, a freedom to dance and do your thing. Okay?
Individuality.